It's as good as it gets when it comes to the world of complications. It brings together some of watchmaking's most significant achievements: the perpetual calendar, the moon phase, the chronograph, and the minute repeater. In total, the IWC Grande Complication boasts 20 different displays and functions. That's almost one for every hour of the day. I'm here to show you that adjusting the Grande Complication is not as daunting as it may initially seem. To set your watch correctly, wind the crown in its initial position 20 to 30 times clockwise. Pull out the crown to position 2 and start turning the hands forwards to past 3 AM, but not after 9 PM. This ensures that the calendar mechanism is not in the middle of the automatic switching phase and that you can also see the calendar displays easily. Then push the crown to position 0 and pull it back to position 1. By slowly turning the crown, the calendar advances in steps. Set the display to yesterday's date, keeping an eye on the month and the year. Pull out the crown to position 2. This will stop the movement. To set the time accurately to the second, it's best to stop the movement as the second hand passes 60. Turn the hands forwards and don't stop in the turning phase between 11:30 in the morning and 12:30 AM the following day to make sure that all the mechanical parts have moved in the correct position. Now turn the hands forwards to the current time. If you're setting the watch in the afternoon, you must turn the hands past 12 noon. Push the crown back to position 0 to start the movement. The entire calendar is now automatically set correctly. There is no need for you to know the current phase of the moon or whether you're in a leap year. You don't even need to know the day of the week. This simplified setting is very convenient, particularly if you've not worn your IWC watch for a few days. Using the chronograph is easy. Don't turn the crown too quickly when setting the calendar. This might result in a faulty advance and the desynchronization of the day-date displays. In such a case, the movement needs to be reset by an IWC watchmaker. Do not move the calendar beyond the correct date. The complicated movement is mechanically programmed and cannot be moved back in time without professional adjustment. To start the chronograph, press the start-stop push button. The 30-minute scale with a slow jumping hand is situated at a subdial at 12 o'clock. This hand makes 2 complete revolutions in 1 hour. The 12-hour scale with short lines for the 30-minute indication is situated on the subdial at 6 o'clock. To stop the chronograph, press the start-stop push button again. To reset, press the reset push button, and this will reset all the chronograph hands to 0. You can add stop times together by pressing the start-stop push button again after the first measurement instead of the reset push button. If you want to sound the minute repeater, actuate the slide downwards on the side of the case. The mechanism then chimes out every hour with a single strike on the deeper pitch gong. Then the number of double strikes indicates the quarter's past the hour. And every minute that has passed since the last quarter with 1 strike of the higher pitch gong. An all or nothing piece ensures that the chimes are only struck if the repeating slide is fully pushed down. To sound the minute repeater, the time is read mechanically and is announced acoustically by a finely tuned strike train. The hour chime is indicated by a low pitch tone. 12 is indicated with 12-hour chimes, 1 with a single chime, 2 with 2 chimes, and so on. Followed by the 2-tone gongs indicating the number of minutes past the quarter. You simply fully depress the slide on the side of the case, otherwise the repeater will not be activated. This all or nothing principle ensures that the watch does not chime the time incorrectly. You can then allow the slide to return to the original position. Under no circumstance should the crown be used to make any adjustments while the minute repeater is running, as this could damage the movement. You should wait at least 30 seconds after the mechanism has finished chiming the time before operating the repeating slide again. Failure to do so may damage the repeating mechanism. And to think, this is all the result of the precise interplay of 657 individual mechanical parts, the pinnacle of horology.